Hey guys, welcome back to the Jak and Daxter playthrough. We are going to the Sentinel Beach, and this area I love so much. It has such beautiful music. I would always play this song, like before my phone had any music on it. This song would be one of those that I would just put on and go to sleep to. It's such a beautiful song. And this pelican, almost. So I never know if I can actually beat him. I've tried several times, but you can be really close to him and have it. And this precursor, power cell, it's not very well hidden. It's right here. So there's one right there. Bing. I always love these winning animations. My favorite is the one where he humps the air. And so yeah, this music is what got me. It's such a beautiful sound. It's one of the soundtracks where I feel like it's beautiful on its own, and like my nostalgia will just remember each song. And so as the Green Sage told us, we have to take these and open them up. And so this is our silo with infinite health. So you just open these up. They're not hard, you just punch them. And at the end of it, they give you a penny. There you go. And there it is. Oop. And now we have a life pool too, so if we're ever out of health, we'll just come back here. And something I always love to do is to get the little dog over here, have him come over and hit me, and wait for it. Ugh, nothing. Oh, no. If things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem. So when I was a kid, I saw this. I saw the orbs up there. The orbs, and if you look up, there's another box up there. You can kind of see it from my chin. But when I was a kid, I didn't know how to get up there. This was the one. It was these. It was these 5, and then that one box. That made it so I could not complete the game, because I thought the way to get up there was you had to long jump up like this. And I remember I did it once when I did like right there. That's how I did it. So I did it like that, and it took me so many playthroughs to get it like that. And I found out later when I grew up that the way to get up there, because I started listening to what they said, is to uppercut. Like that. And that's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. But for the longest time, I thought you had to do that long jump. So for every playthrough I did, I would always do a long jump until I grew up and I realized you have to power jump. Uppercut jump. Because I'm like, oh, okay, I never come down here anyway, and I never heard them talk about it, so I just always assumed. And it was stuff like that that made it so I never could 100% the game. Like my first 3 playthroughs of this game, I see how easy it is now to get up there. It's just jump, 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 and that's it. But I long jumped, and that's how I would always do it. Here's my favorite: is the seagulls. And up here we have another. That's 5. See how easy these things are to find? Well, actually, I know where they're all at, so maybe it's not easy for you guys, but it's easy for me. And here's another power cell. Bang. This is another one. The little robot. Oh man, I love those winning animations. I like how in Ratchet they stole. I think it was Ratchet. I think it was their second game where they stole the animation for one of the power cells or one of the bolts. I always found that really funny when 2 companies each work together and like that. Another power cell. Easy enough.
They caused an avalanche. Let's check it out.
Back here, we have some. I remember one of these had something in it. Oh, there it is. These 6. So the Precursor orbs are used like as a currency for this game. You'll find oracles around the game that request at least 90 and sometimes 120, and other members like villagers will request for more, and they're used like as a currency, so I always stockpile them. And here's the pelican that I could never beat. I'm pretty sure I beat him when I was a kid, I just don't remember doing it like any time in the past 3 years, I think, when I've had this game. And so we just gotta beat him. He's not hard to fight. He's just like over here. And one of my favorite things was to have him in the distance. Where is he? There he is. And punch him. But oh yeah, you can hear the punching animation. So yeah, so just to punch him, you can hear the punching sound as I just did it right there. And just like that, we have 8. So we're almost halfway to getting the zoomer. And like this, we can just. I never done like. Well, I get that was made so the waterfall can happen. But I could just long jump up here, and if we follow this path over here, we'll find the bird lady. So if you go to the village and you start talking to people, they'll give you levels to do, and one of them is the bird lady, where she asks if you can hit that. Oh, I fell. She asks if you can hit the egg. There's a big egg up there for a flut, which is like their bird. It's like a bird race in this universe, and so you have to hit the egg, and she'll give you a power cell if you do that. And then a really funny scene happens. So once I get over there, we'll see that. And the blue eco is just very helpful because like it just makes running through this game a lot faster. Oh, and if you're fast enough, you activate these, which have a bunch of orbs in them. Just like that. We've got it down.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
I love this scene.
Oh my. I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
Oh no! No!
I don't understand why she picked Daxter.
That cute. It thinks you're its mama.
Like,
I'm not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight.
I don't like.
Listen, boy.
She's way smaller than Jack. I would assume she would see Jack
Says to
first.
take care of her.
So yeah, now you rescue the flut. Bang. And now we have 10. That is 1/2 of what we need. So we're almost to the 20 mark. And once we get to the 20 mark, we're gonna go to the volcanic crater and so yeah. Once we get them, we'll go to the volcanic crater, and there's 11 right there. See, I love speedrun. Like I don't speedrun this game, but I love this game, so I know where most things are. I'm gonna leave now. I know there's a lot of stuff left. Like a lot of precursor orbs were left behind. I'm gonna come back for those. There's still one cell we need. It's the one up in that tower. So there's bombs being thrown, as you can see right there. You get up there by turning on the silos, which can only be turned on by going to the forbidden jungle. So we're gonna go do that now. And while we do that, we're gonna pick these up. And we're gonna go get this because there's still 7. The village is still considered a level because once you get in here, the music changes, and that's when you know you're in a new level. And they're spread out again like everywhere else. Here's the mayor, and he'll tell you about how we need blue eco. So here we'll talk about it.
No, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah.
Alright, I just love that line. Did you pay the bill?
Funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor.
As you can see right there, it's the currency. So 90 orbs for this guy. I'm not gonna give them to him now. I save up, I stock them up, and then I give them to everyone else. So here we have Uncle, who is the only person named. Like everyone else is named like what they are, like mayor, bird lady, village or farmer. This guy is named Uncle, but he doesn't have like a name besides that. And I always found that funny because this is your uncle.
Hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 Precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Yeah, so that's like the only time we ever get to hear him. He only says it once. He's like, your uncle. And you just assume, like, alright, that guy's my uncle. And you can hear the little flies buzzing around, and that's how you know that they're nearby. So we're just going to talk to the Muse, and we're going to go to the village.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
I love this guy.
What?
Oh, also, I didn't know what a Muse was until this guy.
It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh,
So-
I get it. Like a side.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island.
Yeah.
I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Alright, so yeah, we are going back to Missy Island. But not now, later. We're going to do that later, once we go to the forest. So we're going to talk, we already talked to Bird Lady. We already did her mission. So we're just going to talk to Farmer, and then we're going to go to the jungle.
Gotta milk those yakkas. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get him back into the corral?
Yes, I can. I can do that. But we will do that next episode because I have hit my mark. So we will do all the yak cows. We will go to the jungle. We will do all the missions over there next time. So until then, I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.